throughout the show, we may be asking for some audience participation. So if I ask you, don't be bashful. The after party, we used to do after parties here quite a bit, and we got away from them. So it's kind of nice to be back in the after party atmosphere here in Reno. So they asked me to MC this show, and I had to go out and look for talent. And let me tell you something. It was probably the hardest job I ever had because I couldn't find any. But it was, we put it together. We got things going. Some of the folks that's going to participate, believe it or not, I had to take money out of my pocket to pay them to do some of this stuff.
I didn't get any money.
Yeah, I remember you gave me change back. But anyway, I'm going to take the stage. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you guys want to have a seat, you can. Ken, you want to have a seat? Ken, if you don't sit down, I'm going to put you in the show. There you go.
No, it's supposed to be a talent show.
Okay, so in that case, Patty, you need to get down off the stage. And I'm going to get up on the stage. Look at this thing. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Reno. The after party show is about ready to start. My name is Tom Miller, and I will be your MC here for the next 4.5 hours. Beautiful Mainstream can wait. No, we're going to be here. Young lady, you have a question? She's waving your hand. You have a question? Well, you had your hand up. Are you okay? You don't need permission to go to the bathroom. You can just go ahead and get up and go. All right? When they asked me to be the MC, I said to Dana, tell me what you need to do. And he said, well, we're going to put it out and see if people will take the hook and see if we can get participation. And we didn't. I had to go out and look for some of my friends. Well, not all of them are my friends. But I went out and got some pretty good talent. And we're going to sit back. Some of the skits you may have seen. Some of the skits you may have not seen. But if you've seen them, it's going to bring back a lot of memories that's been in the past years and so forth. Some of the jokes, some of the one-liners, who knows what might happen. I don't know what's going to happen. When I called these guys up and asked them to do a skit, if you had a skit, they said absolutely. And I was stupid enough not to ask what the skit was. So I don't know. But here's the catch. It might be a little off-color. It might be risque. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's like that. But I just don't know. So, being an MC, for different things like what Jim did tonight is really tough. They're following this. They're following the script and they know exactly what they want to say. Up here, I'm just winging it, whatever happens. It's almost like Tim Mariner calling a square dance. Just winging it, just as you go. Or just make it up. Sometimes we make our best choreography by making it up. So, anyway, Randy, you want to find a seat? There's a couple up here in the front. Thank you, buddy. I saved you a front row seat. Right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah, step beside Flippo. He needs a friend. There you go. Yeah. Looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Someone's come up to me and says, if you're the MC, are you going to do anything funny? And I says, nope, because I'm a person that doesn't pick on people. I don't like to. I don't like to tell stories, so I had to go out and see if I could find something to do, and I did find something. So I'm going to start it off with just a quick story, and I want you guys to just visualize this a little bit. I want to talk to you about an eagle, and this eagle lost its mate, this poor eagle, and he was in his nest, and he's probably been there for about 4 months with not having a mate. So he decided one day that he was going to go through the forest and across the valleys to see if he could find a mate. So he decided that he was going to leave the nest to find his mate. He left the nest, and he's flying across the valley. And he's just gliding. And every now and then you hear the wings flapping. And he's flying, just gliding. He looks down, and he sees a loon. He sweeps down and picks up the loon, brings the loon back to the nest. And all night long, the loon said, "I'm a loon, I want a spoon. I want a loon, I want a spoon." The eagle got so tired of hearing that, he wanted action. He didn't want her to talk. He just kicked her off the nest. 3 months went by. He was getting pretty ragged. His feathers. So he decided to leave the nest. And he sees a dove. He sweeps down and picks up the dove. He brings the dove back to the nest, and all night long, "I'm a dove, I want to make love. I'm a dove, I want to make love." He got tired of hearing about it. Kicked the dove off the nest. 2 more months went by. Poor thing. He decides to leave the nest. Sweeps down through the valley. And he sees a drake. Brings the drake back to the nest. And the drake's looking at him. And he's getting excited. And he's ready to make his move. And the drake goes, "I'm a drake, you made a mistake. I'm a drake, you made a mistake." Oh, my. Anyway, guys, we're going to get started. We brought some great talent with us. And up to the microphone, Miss Patty Green.
So the hardest thing is not being the MC. The hardest thing is being number one. Just saying. I'm going to do a song that was requested. It is a Reba song. It is called "My Prayer for You." And it's kind of my wish for my square dance family, because you're all family. We're all family. So Reba, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, not that one. That would not be appropriate here. Peaceful valleys, mountain tops, no dark alleys or sudden stops. This is my prayer, this is my prayer for you. Love is calling, starry skies, always falling, but not for lies. friends, this is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. May all your sweet dreams go unbroken. May every wish you've ever spoken come true. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. Celebrations, true blue friends, revelations, and a heart that mends. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. Big hand for the band. May all your sweet dreams go unbroken. May every wish you've ever spoken come true. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. Arms that welcome, doors open wide, all your loved ones gathered by your side. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. May all your days be filled with laughter, and may all your prayers be quickly answered. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you. This is my prayer. This is my prayer for you.
Hannah Green, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice. That was purty. I had tears in my eyes. No, I stuck my finger in it. You know, I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't read this paper. That's because I took my glasses off, and it's like one big dot. Coming up, Mr. Don Casper.
Thank you. Some people may know me already. This is my 10th convention, and some people may know what I do back in Germany. I'm not only a square dance caller, I'm also a round dance leader, and we have at Easter time a big square and round dance week in this beautiful city of Cham in Bavaria. Some of you have been there, like Hunter or Tim, and Tim Crawford is coming this year. We have featured callers, we have featured round dance leaders, and it's a great week of fun. And I get to be the after-party person there to organize all that stuff. So when Tom asked me would I do something, how could I say no, right? I got the inspiration for this. This is a skit I have done there before, so you may have heard it. But I got another inspiration to do this particular skit here when a high school classmate of mine sent me a picture on Facebook. And the first thing I thought when I saw that was, I hope this wasn't one of our classmates, but it's a picture of a sign on the back of a pickup truck at a roadside produce stand. And then I thought, what if this person gets dragged kicking and screaming into the digital age? What would that be like? So I have a little skit here, little monologue. It's about a Mr. Dewey. And Dewey, if you spell it D-U-I, I mean, don't mean driving under the influence, but it's D-U-I, the dumbest user imaginable. Hello? PC Hotline? My name is Dewey, Mr. Hotline. Oh, Hotline's not your name. Well, shoot, I bet your initials ain't PC then either. Anyway, I got me a problem with one of those newfangled machines of yours. One of them computers. I got it all set up and all them little wires connected. Now that was easy because them plugs only fit into certain holes. I turned on the green light switch. Now I think one of them keys on that electric typewriter thingamajig is missing. Oh, that's called a keyboard, huh? Well, shoot, I thought a keyboard was where I hung up my house keys. Which key is missing? Well, the one that says any. Yeah, any. A-N-Y, any. Now, I've tried a whole lot of those keys, the C-T-R-L, the D-E-L, the P-G-U-P, and even the make them letters big key, but they don't seem to work. What program I got on? Usually hee-haw on cable. Oh, that computer stuff is called a program, too. Okay. What's on my monitor? What's a monitor? Oh, one of them little TV sets. What's on that? I got a little bottle with a ship in it. Now, on my TV, yeah. What's written on it? Mayflower. Oh, you mean what's written on that monitor with my computer? Let me see. IBM. What's on my screen? Just a minute. It says Acme Screen Door Company. Oh, you mean the little TV screen? Well, it says press any key to continue. Dialogue. You mean like a talking? Oh, it ain't really said nothing yet. It's just been blinking at me. What's that? Try the enter key. Well, which one of them damn keys is the enter key? The one with the broken arrow on it. Well, why the heck didn't they write enter on it then? Okay, I done that. Now, how do I get out of this here program? I have to leave. All right. Hello? Yeah, I came back. I could hardly hear you over in the next room. Oh, you meant leave the program. Well, how do I do that? Close the window. Okay. Yeah, I'm back again. Window's closed. Should I have closed the door too? Well, now there's no need to yell at me. I'm only doing what you told me to, and no, I'm not stupid. I had 12 years of school. My parents were so proud of me when I graduated the 6th grade. What, you think it's better if I just pull out the plug on everything? Well, if you say so. There, I got all them damn plugs pulled, and the computer's off. Hello? 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 Well, I'll be. Now the phone's dead too. That damn PC hotline, if I ever get my hands on him, I'll give him a piece of my mind. And those people who work for him, they're all so stupid, you shouldn't even let any of them get near a computer. Thank you.
Mr. Don Casper. Very nice. Good job. Yeah, he was talking like that. Back in Pennsylvania, they really talk like that. Coming to the stage, singing a song, Justin Russell.
Hey, how are you, man? I'm good. Put the wireless one there.
Well, he cleans up pretty good, doesn't he?
Well, thank you, John. That's the nicest thing you ever said. All right. Well, I wrote this song in this
fictional skit. I wrote this song, and I put a whole CD together. And some of the song titles that I have, it's Sorry to Make You Cry, but at least your face looks better. That's one of the tracks. And If the Phone Doesn't Ring, you know it was me. The oil's in Texas, the dipsticks are in D.C. These are just some of the tracks that I've come up with as I write these songs. This song, it's a love song. And so, if it's at some point, if you want to put your arm around your wife and look at her deep. Marshall, Flippo, get your hands off of Deborah. If you can get away with it, Flip. All right. The track, my brother played the guitar for this. Bear Miller, why are you calling me? Well, I'm not answering. I don't remember all the words, so I had to look up the words.
So I guess you needed a lifeline, huh?
Let's see if this works. That wasn't nice, Hunter. Flip, you got a 45? I don't get that joke. I'll play band. You say that I don't love you. You say my love's untrue. Well, darling, if I was a rich man, I'd prove my love to you. I'd buy you a diamond ring, a new fur coat or two. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. I'd buy you a Cadillac, a new Mercedes too. I'd build you that mansion upon that mountain top. If my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. If my nose was running money, we'd have anything we'd please. The first time you wanted cash, all I'd have to do is sneeze. We'd be living high up on the hog wouldn't be so lean. If my nose was running money, we'd be rolling in the green. If my nose was running money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd buy you a John Deere tractor, get rid of that old gray mule. I love the music. If my nose was running money, I'd tell you what I'd do. Buy you a John Deere tractor, get rid of that old gray mule. I'd build you that mansion up on that mountain top. If my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. It's a booger of a problem that I've got. I wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'd build you that mansion up on that mountain top. If my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you.
Justin Russell, everybody. Yep, he always has his nose in his work. That's pretty good. There you go. Very nice. If my nose was... What do you want? Okay. So coming up to the microphone. Oh, that hurt. I was looking for a pair of pants that were jeans or leather jeans. And so I went down here to Shepler's, and the guy just laughed. He said, "We don't make them that big." And I says, "Do you think you can get me a pair?" He said, "Well, we don't kill too many cows around here, and it's going to take at least 3. So, and I said, "Well, because I have an after-party show I need to do tonight, and I want to imitate a friend of mine. So I had to put these pants on and get the WD-40 out and spray my joints. And ever since that happened, I can't stop, Mike. You have any recommendations to stop?" Ladies and gentlemen, good friend of mine, Mr. Mike Sikorsky. There you go, buddy. He ain't using my microphone. I know what you got.
There we go.
He's got the shakes.
This is the first public road test of this particular song.
Oh, great. What in the hell was that?
Well, the digital thing was one of the topics today, right? Social networking and all that. So last year when I was back in Nashville, Atlanta, I had a couple extra days. Got together with some songwriting guys. We wrote some songs. The next week I toured, and I got one in my head. So I called the other lyric writer, and he met up with me. We wrote part of it. They made an appointment. We finished writing the song with them in Tennessee and me in Arizona through Facebook Skype. That's how we finished it. And then I got some musicians from all around the world to do this, and we hope it all comes out. Backwood barbecue at Bobby's house. One little kiss left no doubt. Match was struck and a match was made. Steaks were good, but you were great. In my life, you changed the state. Breath away, put on the brakes. Willing to do whatever it takes. You're all I need. You changed the stakes. You're the girl next door, every guy's dream. Lucky somehow you took a liking to me. Flashed a smile at me wanting more. Knocked in my heart, then kicked down the door. Into my life, you changed the stakes. Took my breath away, put on the brakes. Willing to do whatever it takes. You're all I need. You changed the stakes. Moon came up and the sun went down. Under the stars we danced around, falling more with every step we took. Time stood still and the whole world shook. Into my life you changed the stakes. Took my breath away, put on the brakes. No, I'll do whatever it takes. You're all I need. You change the stakes. You're all I need. You change the stakes.
Mr. Mike Sikorsky.
That's the demo. Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
That was pretty good. Almost didn't recognize it without the circle left. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the John Jones. Are you bringing your family with you? In a minute. Nice hand for Mr. John Jones. This is the time that we get to say it's not funny. You may scare some, but you don't scare me. Don't imitate your son like that.
The title of this is Petey the Snake. Petey was a snake, and he was only so big, so he lived in a pit with his mother. And he liked to hiss in the pit, and he would be hissing all around the pit, and his mother would say, Petey, don't hiss in the pit. Go outside the pit and hiss. And he went outside, and he was hissing all around the pit, and every once in a while he would lean over and hiss in the pit, and she would say, Petey, please don't hiss in the pit. Please don't. If you must hiss in the pit, go over to Miss Potts and hiss in her pit. She's not home. So he goes over to Miss Potts and was hissing all around in her pit. Finally, Miss Potts came home, and she said, Petey, don't hiss in my pit. Go home and hiss in your own pit. Petey started crying. He went home. His mother said, what's wrong? He said, you wouldn't let me hiss in our pit, and you told me to go outside in our pit and hiss, and I went outside our pit and hissed, and I tried to hiss in our pit again, and then you said go over across the street and hiss in Miss Potts' pit. And she comes home and says, I can't hiss in her pit, to go home and hiss in your own pit. And mother said, well, that mean old Mrs. Potts, I knew her when she didn't have a pit to hiss in. And now I'm going to ask Vernon and Deborah to join me. And yeah, there's one up there on the corner of the table. That I just read, those of you who may remember square dance caller Bob Fisk, he had all that memorized, and I heard him quote it many times. So this skit that we're going to, you got a microphone? We don't need one. Okay.
I don't care, I got one.
This skit that we're going to do, that Deborah's going to help us, and Vernon's going to help me. And it's about two dumb brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my life.
Hey, I got an idea.
You got a what?
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
Let's go town.
All right, let's go to town.
Let's go town.
Hey, I got an idea.
What's that?
Let's go to town.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Let's go town.
All right.
Okay. Hey, I got an idea.
What?
Let's get a job.
Get a job?
Let's get a job.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, I got an idea.
What's that?
Let's go get a job.
That's what I just said.
You did?
I just said, let's go get a job, and we start walking toward town, and then you turn around and say, I got an idea. I say, why is that? And you say, let's get a job. That's the same thing I said.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go town. Right.
This is like reality TV.
Hey.
I don't remember that being in the script right there.
Some people can't follow the script. Hey, where's the sign?
Hey, wait a minute. We can get a job right there. I see it right there.
Hey, okay.
We can go get a job. I'll tell you what we're going to do.
What?
I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to find out what we're going to need to do to get that job there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back out here and tell you, and then you can go in there and say and do the same thing that I do, and you get a job too. How about that?
You want me to stay out here?
I want you to stay out here. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to find out what's going to take to get that job in there. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to go in there and do the same thing and get that job.
Okay, I got it.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Howdy, ma'am.
Well, hello.
I'm here to get that job there.
Oh, the job that we were advertising for?
Yeah, the one that you was holding up that sign there, and you said that little funny thing that wasn't on script long ago.
Yeah. Yep.
That's that one.
We're looking for someone to be an extra on Swamp People.
Okay, we can probably fit that bill right,
right.
there because we're country boys.
Okay. Well, I have to ask a few questions. I can't just give you the job. You have to qualify
That'll be
for
okay.
the
I
job.
bet you I can answer him questions.
Okay. All right. If I were to take my finger
Okay.
and poke out your right eye, what would you be?
You take that finger right there and hit me in right eye right there, and I'd be half blind.
Well, that's absolutely right.
That's right there.
My goodness. Okay,
I can't see. I can't see you now because I'm half blind. See, I can't see over.
That's amazing.
That's
All
right.
I have one more question. You have to.
Okay, well I'll try to get it.
So now let's say if I took my other hand and I took that finger and I poked out your left eye, then what would you be?
You took that finger right there and you wiggled it all around right there, and then you poke.
Was that in the script?
I'd be all blind. I couldn't see nothing like that. See, I'd be all blind. Couldn't see a thing. I'd be all blind.
You are right, and you get the job. You
Woo,
get to
I get
be
that
an
job.
extra
I
on
get
Swamp
that job.
People.
I can
Yes.
start. I'm gonna start.
You start
hey, wait.
tomorrow
And tomorrow I'll be here.
at 5:30 a.m.
No, I ain't gonna be here at no 5:30 a.m. in the a.m. That ain't gonna happen. But I'll be here pretty close. I'll tell you what. I ain't gonna be here at no 5:30 a.m. But I'll be here at 5:30. How about that?
All right, that will be
I'll
fine.
be here I'll be
because it's you, we'll let you be
All
at
right.
5:30.
Thank you very much. I got a question though. I got my brother out there. He's waiting outside there for me, and he would like a job too. Can he come in here and apply for this here job?
Is he a lot like you?
Oh, he's a whole lot smarter than I am.
Well, send him in and let's
Okay,
see.
he'll be right up here. Hey, brother.
Hey.
I got that job right there. Wasn't nothing to it. I got
You
that
did?
job. You bet.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to tell you, she going to get up there, and she's pretty good-looking thing up there. I tried to put a move or two on her, but she wasn't going for it, but that's just the way it is.
Uh-oh.
But she going to ask you two questions right there.
Two questions.
Two. That's
Two questions.
One, yeah, two.
Two.
1, 2. That's
Two.
right. That's right. 1, 2. She going to ask you two questions right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the answers, and that's all you got to do. Just tell her what the answers is, and you'll get the job right there. Are you ready to listen to
Okay.
this?
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The answer to the first question is half blind. Put your hand up here like this.
Huh?
Half blind.
Half blind.
Half blind.
That's all I got to say?
That's all you got to say.
Oh, okay.
The answer to the second question is all blind.
Huh?
All blind. So
All blind.
You put your hand over your face like that there. All blind, can't see nothing. See?
All blind.
Half blind
Okay.
is the first one.
Half blind.
All blind is the
All
second
blind
one.
is-
You can take care of that, right?
Two questions.
Two questions. 1, 2.
Okay.
Half blind, all blind.
I got it.
All right, go on.
I'm going to go.
All right, go.
All right, here I go. Hey, on the job.
Let me
I
get-
hear you got them there jobs.
Yeah, you're the brother?
Yep. My brother come in, got a job, and I own a job too.
All right. Well, now to be fair, I mean, you look like what we're looking for Swamp People, but I have to be fair to everyone. So you have to pass a little test. I have to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
Couple
Okay.
questions. All right.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. If I took out a pair of scissors and I cut off your right ear, what would you be?
I'd be half blind.
Did you hear the question?
Yep. Sure did.
If I cut off your right ear, you would be what?
Half blind. That's it.
All right. We'll go on to question number 2.
Okay.
If I took that same pair of scissors and I cut off your left ear, what would you be then?
I'd be all blind.
If I cut off your right ear and your left ear, you would be what?
I'd be all blind.
How do you get that answer?
Because my hat falls down on my eye like that there.
John Jones, Deborah Carroll Jones, and Vernon Jones. Right out in the front. Okay, we're gonna set the presents here for you. We got this bench here too, guys. Take it all the way to the other side. That's actually an organ bench. So, anyway, listen. Let me set the presents for you. We're in the park, and there's 2 ladies of the evening in the park. Okay. Here's one for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Sexy mama. Only takes one woman to move it.
I don't think they can.
We each have our own corner. Oh, you're working your own. Working our own corner.
Enchilada. With taco sauce. I was told down at the drugstore that this is the place to get the action.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. You're a pretty senorita.
Why, thank you, kind sir. You want to join me on the bench for a minute?
Oh, yeah, that sounds okay. Oh, that's a good bench.
I think we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, do you have any of the...
I'm so sorry I can't accommodate you with that.
Oh, well, how about the other thing?
Well, pretty much anything you want, if you've got the money.
Oh, can we do an even trade with something, or do you take credit card?
Oh, give me a break.
How much?
Well, because you're a nice fellow and it's early in the evening, I'll be reasonable. How about $200?
Holy moly, that's too much for me. I'm going to have to pass on that.
Cheap.
Chance. Chance.
how.
Me know how. Me want chance.
I'm thinking about going over to the bench because I have $200.
You might get a better deal.
If he takes another 30 seconds, I'm almost there. Hell, I'm going over. Let's just get to the point.
All right, sweetheart.
You take MasterCard?
I don't do credit cards. What kind of car do you drive?
Uh,
A Lotus?
okay. If you like that kind of car, that's what I'll take.
Sounds good.
Listen, you gonna be here for a while?
Well, hopefully not.
I understand. You know, I just feel like Fred Flintstone right now.
Well,
you know that I feel like Fred Flintstone. I feel the bedrock. Hey, I told you at the beginning of the show.
$500.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold this. Hold that, will you? Hold this, would you?
You bet, darling.
You're not holding it right.
I think I'm keeping his money. Too bad is over.
She doesn't have it, trust me. Nice hand for Randy Doherty. Coming to the stage, Mr. Jim Wass and his lovely wife, Ann.
That looks about right. Okay. Just mount the thing. Will it work? Will it fit? Will it balance?
Wrong skit.
Okay.
We'll try it.
Just keep ready to grab it if you...
Okay.
Grab it if there's an emergency, yes. No way to say that right. We credit Lou and Peter Berryman with this one. They're out of Minnesota, singers, songwriters. This song is about their home. It's also a song about my home. I'm from Los Angeles area of Southern California originally, born and raised, out of Maryland right now.
I thought this song was about my home. I'm from St. Louis originally, of course living with him in Maryland now.
Well, let's call the argument off and just admit that it's about your home.
Sometimes when the grass is blown by the breeze, there's a far away look in the leaves on the trees. A memory returns heartbreakingly clear of a place I call home.
Your state's name here.
No sky could be deeper, no water so clear as there in the meadows of
your state's name here.
I'm gonna go back, although I don't know when. There's no other place like
your state's name again.
Oh,
your state's name here.
Oh,
again.
What a state. I haven't been back since
a reasonable date.
Where the asphalt grows soft in July every year on a warm summer morning in
your state's name here.
My grandpa would come in and turn on the game and fall asleep drinking
your local beer's name.
And Grandma would sing in the garden for hours to all of the
names of some indigenous flowers.
The songs that she sang were somewhat obscure. She learned from the local townspeople, I'm sure. The language they use is not very clear, like
place a colloquialism right here.
Oh,
your state's name here.
Oh,
again.
What a state. I haven't been back since
a reasonable date.
Where the asphalt grows soft in July every year on a warm summer morning in
your state's name here.
I wanna go back where
the state songbird
sings, where they manufacture
the names of some things.
Like there on the bumper, a sticker so clear, an eye and a heart, and
your state's name here.
Whisper it soft, it's a song to my ear.
Your state's name here, your state's name here.
'Twas there I was born, and it's there I'll grow old, by the rivers of blue and the arches of gold. Oh,
your state's name here.
Oh,
again.
What a state. I haven't been back since
a reasonable date.
Where the asphalt grows soft in July every year on a warm summer morning in
your state's name here.
On a warm summer morning in
your state's name here.
Jim and Ann Walsh. Very nice. Very nice. A microphone stand, something that I don't like using because most of the time people can't see me behind it. Well, hi, Bill.
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, buddy?
All right, buddy.
How are you?
Long time no see. How you been?
Pretty good.
Family doing good?
Family's doing well. How's your family?
Doing great. Doing great. Kids growing up fast. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So what's new? Anything new?
Well, did you hear about George?
No.
Yeah,
What happened to George?
George passed away last week.
Oh, you're kidding.
He was 103 years old.
103. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he lived a pretty darn good life, let me tell you.
Go, George. Dang.
Yeah, I was reading his obituary, and just amazing, 103 years old. You know, I was thinking, I read something somewhere, I don't know, maybe I seen it on TV, but there's this thing called reincarnation. Do you know anything about reincarnation?
No, not a blooming thing.
Well, neither do I.
Reincarnation.
I wish I could find somebody close to the age of 103 years old.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Melton, before you leave, come here a second.
Hey, Melton. That sounds good right there. He'll know. Melton will know all about reincarnation.
Yeah.
He's got to. He's close.
You need to go to the bathroom? At your age, you should be wearing something.
Yeah. It depends.
Depends, yeah, that'd be good.
It depends.
Wait, you can go in a few minutes. Well, I mean, you can leave in a few minutes, but hey, Melton, do you know anything about reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
Watch my lips. Do you know anything about reincarnation?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Can you tell us? Can you lighten us up a little bit here?
Well, there's when your life on this world here ends. That's when they wash your neck and comb your hair and they trim your fingernails and they put you in that little padded box all free from life travails. Then that you in that box goes in the ground, dug 6 feet underground. And reincarnation starts when you're planted beneath that mound. But soon them clods break down, just like that box and you inside. Now that's when you're really beginning that transformation ride. But now, soon them clods break down, just like that box and you inside. And that's when you're really, really beginning your transformation ride. Yeah. But pretty soon, the grass will grow up on your ground, and pretty soon, a little lonely flower can be found. Now, just suppose a horse come along, a horse, and graze upon that flower. That stuff that once was you, but now it's your vegetated bower. But now then, that flower that horse done ate, along with other feed, makes muscle and fat and bone. That's all essential to this steed. But some of it he can't use. And it just passes right on through and lands up on the ground in clumps. That's what it do. Now then, just supposing I Moses by and I looks at this stuff that I have found, that big old clumps of stuff laying on that ground. Then I wonders and I ponders and I think about life and death and reincarnation and such. That's when I come along concluding, Tom, you ain't changed that much.
Nice hand for Bill. Nice hand for Milton Lettrell. I had to really work hard on bringing this next person to the stage. Like 20 minutes on the phone. He's probably one of the most talented, one of the finest callers that I've ever came across in my career as a square dance caller. He has been a friend for many, many years. I'm just sad to say that he couldn't make it, so instead I'm bringing Marshall Flippo to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marshall Flippo. Here. You need a hand there, buddy? You all right? Here you go.
Thanks, George. I know most of you. Good people. Some of you. I was talking to Larry Liston the other day. How many remember Larry? Working for Lowe's in Lafayette, Indiana. We talk every once in a while. He's doing real well. I told him to come back. We needed him. He said, no, I'm very satisfied at Lowe's. I guess he's doing well because he got an extra week paid vacation. So he's doing pretty well. Of course, his mother and dad live there too. So but we got to talking about our divorces. It's not funny, John. He said, Flip, you know, back there when Vicki and I were married, I bought her a pair of breast implants that I loved. Man, I just loved them. Oh, I was so glad. Rubbed my face in them. Handled them pretty good. Then she left me. I never did give them to her. How many of you ever flew like in an airplane? Quite a few of you. All of you. You know, when you get up and I used to get off an airplane and I see these people, you know, get off and they go up the jetway and first thing to do is sit down. I wonder what the heck they're sitting down for. Well, now I know. Time you get up that damn jetway, usually you're going uphill. And your legs begin to burn. And that's why they were sitting down. And those carts, those courtesy carts, how many of them have passed you by? 2 of them passed me by after I got up the jetway. And I was really wanting to ride one. And they had extra seats, but they didn't stop. And I saw, when I got off and got up out of the jetway, I saw 3 or 4 of them parked there, and I thought, well, maybe another one will be coming along. And so I got a bright idea. I thought I'd walk like I naturally walk when nobody's looking. So I started walking like this. My normal walk. Sure enough, one come by and said, sir, would you like a ride? I said, I sure would. So I got on there, and he sat there, sitting there in that cockpit there, in that co-pilot seat. Put my bag in the back. He said, what gate? I said, no gate, I'm just wanting to ride. He said, no gate. I said, no, I got a 3-hour layover, and I like to kind of ride around. He said, a 3-hour layover? I said, yeah. He said, you leaving out of this terminal? I said, no. I got to catch that Skycram or whatever it is over to another terminal. So I rode around his route and got back almost where we started. And he said, I'm going to take a break. He said, you can sit here if you want to, but I think probably the security will run you off of this thing, but sit here as long as you can if you want to. And I said, no, I'll walk on. So I got off, and boy, and I started walking real good. And I heard him. He drove up to me, and he said, you can walk good. What the heck is going on here? And I said, well, can I drive? He said, no, you can't drive. You already fooled me once. Said, you can't drive this thing. I said, I'll sing you a song if you'll let me drive. He said, you ain't got to drive. But the song I was going to sing him was, we got married last Friday. My girl is right here beside me. Our friends are all gone. I'm here all alone, side by side. We got happily wed when she got ready for bed. Then her teeth and her hair she placed in a chair, side by side. One glass eye so shiny, one hearing aid so small. Then she took her leg off, put it in a chair by the wall. Here I am, broken-hearted. Most of my girl has departed. I'll sleep in a chair. There's more over there. Side by side.
Mr. Marshall Flippo.
Thank you. Song with compliments of Jay and Jody King. Thank you all very much for that song.
Coming to the stage, Hunter Keller, Mike Seastrom, and Pat Carnathan.
Microphone over yon. Microphone. Can I have one of you lovely gentlemen lift this room? Thank you.
Who needs a microphone?
About damn time.
It's okay, he said lovely.
God, now I know how Tom feels.
Let me think about that for a minute.
Nope, now I really know how Tom feels. Okay, we're good. In front of the table, if you would.
Need a microphone?
Yeah, because you got to be tall. It's so hard to train your monkeys. There's a lot of pitchers involved. There were $3 pitchers and $4 catchers. That's perfect if you would. Patch right there.
This is a classic story of the old baseball field with Casey at the bat. Well, you guys don't want to see what I'm looking at right now. Mike, you need more than a dentist.
Randy, where'd Flip go? Can we borrow those implants that Larry didn't use? You don't want to see it, trust me. Mike and I are pretty close.
I'm speechless.
This is a 3 acts too, buddy.
The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning left to play. And then, when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to the hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only Casey could but get a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jamie Blake, and the former was a no good and the latter was a fake. So upon that stricken multitude grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and the men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. Very nice. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat. For Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was an ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded as he wiped them on his shirt. And then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye, a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the lever-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching in haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. "That ain't my style," said Casey. "Strike one," the umpire said. From the benches, black with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of storm waves on a stern and distant shore. "Kill him! Kill the umpire!" shouted someone from the stand, and it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two." "Fraud!" cried the maddened thousands, and the echo answered, "Fraud." But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain. And they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. His sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Pretend the curtain goes up. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
Hunter Keller, Mike Seastrom, and Pat Carnathan.
Careful, don't scratch the coffin. Oh, thanks.
Very nice. I think I'm scarred for life. Well, we've come to the point that we have one more little thing to do. We have come to the end of our after party. But before we go, remember what I said at the beginning of the hour, that we might have a little bit of audience participation. Well, we're going to have some audience participation. Let me set the story for you real quick. It's about a gentleman who wants to start a business, and his friend comes in to visit him at the place of business.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, Tom. What's up, buddy?
Well, I've been busy.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you.
Yeah, look at the shell here. I want to start a new business.
What kind of store are you going to
Well, you know, I've always wanted to do a candy store when I was a kid.
Store?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do a candy store.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty blah. I'm just trying to get some ideas and.
Can I help you out a little bit?
Yeah, you can. You know, it's pretty.
You don't have any doors.
I know I don't have no
people
doors.
to come in and to the store.
I guess that'd be a pretty good place to start, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So
you think I should get a couple doors?
I would think so. Yeah.
Hunter, are you still here? Hunter? Justin? Come on up. Come on, real quick. Set him right here.
Okay. All right. You need to face each other, please. And
Justin, right here. Gonna be my doors. Come close. Okay.
And then see
Let me see. Okay. These are kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah.
He's broken. Yeah. So yep. Say ding. There you go. All right. You got it. Good. All right.
That looks pretty good. Can I try it?
Go ahead. Tom.
Let me see this.
Great. Yeah.
Very nice. I like this.
Yeah.
I do like this. It's
Okay.
really nice.
Hey,
you know.
you need to be on the other side now.
Really?
Yeah. It's your
I like this.
It's your store.
Yeah. Nice door.
Oh.
Really nice.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
How's it going,
I
buddy?
got my doors. You like my doors?
I do. What kind of store is this again?
Candy store.
A
I
candy
think
store.
I like a candy store.
Well,
Very
you know,
nice. Yeah, look at these doors. Just look.
they're really good.
Just look at these. Look.
You're
Look at
supposed,
that.
supposed to say ding, ding, ding.
Oh, ding, ding, dong, ding.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
That's
really
very
cool.
good.
But you know something? I noticed that you don't have any. You don't have a counter. You have no counter whatsoever.
Oh man.
Yeah. You have to have a counter.
Okay.
So that you can.
Oh, good.
You can put
There
your
we go.
candy in.
I got a counter.
You got. I need two. I need two.
You need two. He's pretty
Still
tough.
need two.
I need two.
Yeah, you need two.
Jim.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to come through the door.
Can I put them up here?
Yeah, you can.
Up on the
Ding,
stage.
ding, ding.
Up on the stage, guys. Up on the stage. Up on the stage.
Thank you. Here you go.
Okay, you got to bend over and put head to head. Yeah.
Let's have them.
Right like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's.
Okay, can you move out this way a little bit though?
That's,
There you go. That's good. That's good.
That's nice.
Wow, that's great.
I like that.
This is good.
So I got my counter.
Yeah. You're on this side. Hip.
It's his fault. He
Okay.
started it.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, I got my swinging doors. Look at my
That's
counter up
great,
there.
great.
The
But you know what you need?
counter's a little crooked, but it's
What
okay.
kind of store is this?
It's a candy store.
Candy store. You need to have
What do you think?
a register.
A cash register.
Yeah, when you collect the money, you need to.
Yeah, I can get one of those.
Hey,
Deborah. Deborah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Come.
Ding, ding, ding.
hey, this is a newfangled door. See right
You're
there.
gonna stand right here and pretend you're working the cash register. You're good.
You have to
Okay.
go tickety tickety tickety
Tickety.
tickety 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 tickety.
Okay, so check my swinging doors for me.
Yeah. Swinging doors. Ooh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Ding, ding,
I got a nice
ding, ding, ding.
I got a nice counter.
Yeah.
It's a little dusty. Half it's dusty and the other one has a shine to it. And then I got a cash register.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very good.
Okay.
Did you change my doors?
No. I think
They used to be swinging.
I think they're just need to be reprogrammed.
Well-
But anyhow,
My cash.
store. I know
It's a candy store. I got my cash register, got my
You got your
counter,
you got your doors.
and I got my
Ding, 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 ding.
I got my two smart asses for swinging doors.
Okay. Yeah, but you need lights. I mean, you got to have lights so they can see the candy.
Lights.
Lights. Yeah, get about 3.
3 lights?
Yeah, sure.
I need.
Hey,
It's my stupid store. Any volunteers for some lights? It's really simple. I need 3 ladies. Lottie, Patty Green, and Betsy. Come on.
okay, right through the door, not through the.
Oh, for God's sake.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Octave down. There, very good.
Yeah. Okay. Remember the flash?
Okay. Come on up here.
Get it.
Okay. We're going to space. I want one up here in the corner. One right here in the corner. I want my lights to be okay. So when I say lights, you're going to go
The whole time.
okay. Very nice.
Yeah, they're lights. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Tom. Hey. How's it
Candy
going,
store, buddy. It's going well. I got
Okay.
my doors.
Yeah,
I got
see.
my
wow.
counter. I got my cash register.
Yeah.
I got my lights.
That's great. Hey, you need like an overhead fan.
An overhead fan.
Yeah. Overhead fan. Go
I need a. Okay, hold on. I'm going to flip the light switches off. Got it.
There you go. Hold
All right.
All right. Don't want to burn that electricity.
So I need a fan.
Holy schmackadoodles.
Hi, Royce.
What they picking?
Yeah. Listen, I'll be back after a bit. Here we go.
Hey, no, you got to build your
Here you go.
store. That comes after you're famous.
Okay, you're gonna be a fan. Okay. All right. Now, when I say fan, you have to make a little thing like this and just spin 1 or 2 times. All right. Okay. So yeah. Practice. Yeah. Go ahead. Perfect.
There you go. Hey, lights.
Oh, let me flip the light switch back on. Light switch is on. Cash register's working. Counter working.
Good. Ding, ding, ding. Hey,
Swinging doors.
What kind of store is this, man?
It's a candy store. Look how it's.
Wow,
It's.
that's really
I got
coming together.
I got my swinging doors. I got my
know.
cash register. Got my counter. Got my lights.
Yeah,
I
look
got
at
my
that.
fan.
Hey, what? You're missing something. The windows.
Windows.
People got to see what's inside the candy store.
What do you think? Right out here in the front?
Well, where else would you put them?
Okay. Is Phil Farmer here? Phil? Bear Miller? Can I borrow you guys? You guys should be lucky. You guys should be lucky that the windows are on the outside.
They're on the outside. That's right.
Right here in the corner. Right there in the corner. So when I say windows, it's like, I'm telling you, this is awesome.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. You got it. Clank. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, ding, ding, ding.
I'm telling you.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, buddy.
I got it. Look at my swinging doors.
I know.
My candy score is
Lovely,
growing, man.
lovely.
Tell you.
Look at-
Hey,
lights
look
are
at my
going.
lights.
Cash register
Cash
going.
register. The
Look at the
counter.
window. Whoa.
I got my 2-bow windows.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
really?
Tom.
What?
Tom, what kind of store is this?
This is a candy store, man. Look at my bow windows. Look at them. Look at my lights. And where's my fan?
Tom.
And look at the 2 counters.
I know.
And look at my swinging doors. I'm excited, man.
Where's the candy at?
I don't need no candy. Look at all these suckers. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a good convention in Reno. Enjoy your beautiful mainstream, beautiful basics rather. Thank you so very much for participating. We hope that you enjoyed it. My name is Tom Miller, and I have been your MC for the last hour. Thank you very much, guys.